moves in a circle. Just spit it right out and shove it right in my face. You say, hey, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with 1 love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Oh, leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. Take it or leave it.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now for the Phillies, Tim Raines. And that's through there for a strike. And the 2025 season is off and running. And ball one. Clark makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Gleyber Torres. Strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, David Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
This opportunity is once
and we're back. And pitching in this game, Mike Messina. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Max Clark leading things off and takes a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they come away without a doubt.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count even 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, blocked. Clark aboard here at first with nobody out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
On the ground, 2 ball. Mayo tossed to second, over to first, safe. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fouled off to the right. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez. Skubal back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
1 strike.
Ramirez, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kobe Mayo. Swings through that.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And it's even up.
2-2.
And that one handled. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, David Ortiz. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Manny Ramirez. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Soler ranging back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. And that's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Soler ranging back on it. Grabs it right up against the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that skips in the dirt. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove is the best of. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. Tim Raines stands in for the Phillies. In the dirt. Rodriguez at first, one gone. Fouled off. He was late. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Top of the third, no score.
Three and 2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Here is Gleyber Torres. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and now they're out in front. It's 3-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
David Ortiz stands in for the Phillies. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He might want to
0-1
steal
the
second
count.
in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That's out.
In the air, out towards left center. Raines hauls it in, and there's one away. Max Clark now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's too
a
low.
ball.
1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Meisner, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Swings and misses. And now a man into scoring position. Jackie Robinson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down, here on opening day. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Here comes a pitch. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Out towards right center field. Clark settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's foul.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. There's a swing and a miss. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Willie Mays makes the play. Here's Jose Ramirez.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball.
Nope. Outside.
In the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost
strikes.
got him. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Carlos Correa. Skubal back to work. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And a foul ball. And it is 2-1. Clark. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Pudge Rodriguez singled and scored his first time. Ramirez. That takes care of Rodriguez.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Up the middle, Robinson. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. And that is out of play.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a foul, out of play. In the dirt, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soler hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Jason Varitek, the next to hit for the Reds. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one for strike one. Torres, in his 7th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So digging in, David Ortiz. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Check swing called strike.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Upstairs. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Manny Ramirez. Slice down the right side. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Willie Mays digging in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6 and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jordan Westburg. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. And now the right fielder, Max Clark. 1 for 2. And that one wrapped foul.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That one pushed to the left and foul. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And that one fouled off. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that misses. And it's 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 42.
Correa at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now here is Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tim Raines, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Soler on second. Mayo at first. 2 out of the inning. In the dirt, but kept close. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Ken Griffey Jr.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay due.
The left-hander on now, Mark Davis.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
A changeup missing. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Ortiz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Reds go 1. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Suter back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Robinson sends it across to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. At the plate, David Ortiz, and it's fouled away. Off the mark there, and now it's even 1-1.
That's in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swings and misses. 2-2. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next is the designated hitter. Manny Ramirez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That to right. Soler settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
We got a full count.
Ramirez. Throw to first in time. And now for the Phillies, Kobe Mayo.
16, Kobe Mayo.
Varitek brings it in for the third out. So bottom of the ninth, here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Davis, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Felix Bautista.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and second, no outs. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Junior swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate. And now 1-2. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, and it counts 4. And that'll load the bases.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Ramirez swings through it for strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Ortiz digs in now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. New pitcher on here, Josh Hader.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this. With a off that pitch down.
Pitch squirts away from Pudge. And that cost him a run as he scores easily. So the tying run at second.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swings and misses. And now 3-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's a one-run game. So it's their last chance in this one. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit for the Reds. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Varitek stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one is upstairs. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Junior, and he scores. And they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Andres Munoz. And now it's going to be Cameron Meisner. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. We're in extras here, and now here is Carlos Correa. In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next one misses, and that's ball two.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rodriguez now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One ball, one strike.
Just missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
2-2 now.
I got 3-2.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Reigns in the box now. Take strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Good job to fight that one off. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Here's Gleyber Torres. Smoked into left field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for David Ortiz. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Ball one there.
One ball,
Rodriguez on third. Torres on at second with two down. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
And now Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss, strike one. So they're all loaded up. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's 1-2. Way high.
That's upstairs.
Out to short. They get the force. They limit the damage here. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Max Clark, the next to hit for the Reds. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Pitch misses. And a count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
That one the other way. Squeezes it. The throw to second, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Take up a pack from my cardiac buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or your own alternative furnace. Love a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in, that's impeccably furnished. See it like daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip the switch for them. Because you cheer the spice strips. And my Supreme 98 has a lot of crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. The matches so perfectly lit. It's like ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I spit it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price and grateful as ever cause it's
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Scheming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.